What is up with it, y'all? It's Coffee back with this update, man. There's so much going on with the blogosphere and so much entailing No Jumper, man. We know Milk just pulled up there. We got some big updates regarding that. But this was a shocker here to me, man. And I'm wondering if this is going to cause any ramifications, pause, right, with Adam Wack. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I keep thinking the Adam Wack show may be coming to an end, and then their rapport seems to be back on point. Like they keep having these obstacles, but I'm wondering if this is going to be an obstacle here, if this is going to have Adam shook. And this is a bit surprising to me. Like I said, this came out of nowhere. You see Big U sent a cease and desist order to Adam No Jumper, and I bet right away you can guess what episode this is in regards to, man. Before I even ask, comment later and let me know if you knew already. But you see it says, cease and desist defamatory statements. Dear No Jumper and Adam22, mentions Adam by name, John Grand Mason. We are writing on behalf of our client, Eugene Henley, which everyone knows is Big U, to address the matter of defamatory statements that have been made on the No Jumper podcast, hosted by Adam John Grand Mason. It has come to our attention that the No Jumper podcast has been engaging in activities that constitute defamation under the applicable laws. Specifically, our client has been the subject of false and damaging statements disseminated by No Jumper podcast through various media and communication channels. These statements have been injurious to our client's personal and professional reputation. The statements have caused significant emotional distress and harm. So y'all hear that? Emotional distress and harm, fucking up Big U's reputation. And once again, y'all already know on what episode this is in regards to. And I don't know if Adam himself made any statements. I've always heard Adam try to stay neutral in regards to Big U, but let's keep it real, man. Big U ain't fucking with Adam22. I don't think he really was before, but with this whole situation now between Big U and Wack, like, it's wartime in the blogosphere, okay? Don't let me get coffee lying like I know what's going on in the streets. I hear some things or whatever, but that ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about blogosphere-ish, and Adam is an op to Big U, period. But let's continue on. The following examples of defamatory statements have been observed. No Jumper podcast, loose cannon goes off on Big U and makes explosive allegations. Now, right away, everyone knew it was loose cannon. And let's keep it real, man. Loose cannon was lying his ass off. Comment and let me know if you concur with that, if you agree with that. But you see, in the title, it says allegations. It doesn't say that's facts, but Adam's being mentioned by name. It's his podcast. No Jumper is Adam22 in a sense, but let's continue on. At 47 seconds in, Wack100. He's behind a lot of ish. If you've seen, you know it was him. 10:02, loose cannon. He FaceTimed me. Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? Nipsey answered, I have you, cuz, and like that. 10:33, I probably could have stopped it. 10:42. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, I love you, cousin, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave me wrong info. 10:50, 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up. They just killed Nipsey. 11:27. Yep, I got it all on though. 11:32. He hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty, which is obviously Eric Holder, doubled back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? And first he shot him. Boom. Go in the alley and came back and shot him. Boom. It wasn't good enough. And then he shot him again. But now it's like 13:12. Wack100 said he called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in panic. He answered the phone. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead. You didn't warn him? What he said, 30 minutes later, you get the call. Fact, Nip dead. Loose cannon nods his head and agrees to all. And then it says, you are hereby notified that our client demands No Jumper Podcast and its affiliates to immediately cease and desist from making any further defamatory statements about our client, whether verbally, in writing, or through any other means of communication. These defamatory statements are wholly false, and their dissemination constitutes a clear violation of defamation laws. Furthermore, we already read that. Furthermore, we demand No Jumper immediately cease and I think we already got that. Cease and desist the illegal defamation, slander, / and or libel within 10 business days, and provide a written assurance or return the signed written assurance below, affirming you will refrain from any further acts of said defamation, slander, and / or libel with regards to our client's character and or reputation. Additionally, we require that No Jumper retract and cease the dissemination of the defamatory statements, including removing any existing publications or communications containing the false or harmful info. Failure to comply with the cease and desist request and or return of the signed assurance within the stipulated time will leave our client with no other alternative but to pursue any and all available legal and equitable remedies available to protect our client's character, etc. Y'all get the picture. They want them to sign this more or less agreement that they're gonna cease and desist in this defamatory acts and behavior against Big U, and like put a retraction out and pull down the video, or they got themselves a lawsuit. Now, I don't know, man. Like, this is wild in the blogosphere, right? We seen ish like Tasha K with the whole Cardi B thing. Adam22 put this out saying this is allegations. It was pretty wild, the fact that Wack100 even brought this loose cannon dude up there saying the type of ish he was saying. Like I said, to me, it was clearly BS and flunkery, straight up cap to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it just felt like he was telling tall tales, and very obvious and clear what Wack100 was doing. And it's kind of wild. He's like, let me do this over here on No Jumper on Adam's platform. Like, he didn't do it on any of his clubhouses, but at the same time, he gets even messier on those clubhouses. But I don't know if those, we all know the 100 side, that's all Wax-ish, but I don't know if a lot of those platforms are technically other people's ish. Who knows, man? But Wack on that bull-ish, man, and using the No Jumper platform to do it, and Adam trying to stay neutral. Like, whenever Big U's name comes up, but there's lines that been crossed, man. You know what I mean? Just dealing with Wack, period, is enough to constitute blogosphere beef. But even if you were trying to be like, yo, I'm Switzerland, I'm neutral, the type of ish that was on that podcast, that episode, like, you put that out, you're an op. Like, if you didn't think you were already, or you were trying to stay out of it, the second that came out, it was a problem, man. But I don't know, this is pretty wild, man. Cease and desist has been sent. What will No Jumper do? What will happen if this goes to court? You know, will this have an effect on Wack and Adam's relationship? Like I said, there's been other times where I was like, oh, damn, like, this could be a problem for Wack and Adam, but then they get over it. But I don't know if this will scare Adam. He took it right to the gram with it, but who knows what will happen next? And will Wack keep pressing the line on No Jumper? And if he tries to, will Adam be like, yo, we gotta chill? Like, there's just so many questions, man. But what a wild turn. Comment, subscribe, like the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.